Okay, little Emma, we're recording the day of your birth. Your mama has now been in labor for 3 hours. So Grandpa Leo is covering your birth out here in the waiting room where we see Grandpa George leading his usual exciting lifestyle.
Now, will you please get the camera out of my face?
George, don't you want to say something to your granddaughter?
I wish you had gotten to know Grandpa Leo, but he got on my nerves so badly, I killed him.
You're not holding it right, George. You're not doing it right.
Is the red light on? Just tell me if the red light is on.
Oh, that's her. That's her. We have a granddaughter, my friend.
Oh, my God, what a moment. Let's go, Leo.
Oh.
Leo, are you all right? You look a little pale.
No, I'm fine. I just realized that all of a sudden I'm a grandfather. Hi.
Look who we brought.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
There's my beautiful little girl.
Is that the most perfect face you've ever seen?
Oh, well, George, you are the grandfather. You're a little partial.
I don't think so. Oh, look, her beautiful little nose is running.
Yes, beautiful nasal discharge.
Say hi, Emma.
Oh. Hi, Emma. Right now, your life is an open book and everything seems possible. But at a certain point, all those dreams will come crashing down around you, and you'll be left with nothing but the taste of ashes.
Oh, hello, my beautiful little girl.
What happened? What'd I do?
Wait a minute. Look at her again. I had the same reaction when I first met her.
Dad, isn't she perfect?
She certainly is.
Oh, there's just not a thing in the world that I wouldn't do for her.
Me too.
About that, I need to have a little chat with you.
Well, I fell into that one.
I'm gonna go feed her. You two have your
Okay.
talk.
Yeah. What's on your mind, Ted?
Actually, Leo, I need to speak to Dad about the baby.
Well, if it's about the baby, I want to hear it.
It's also about money.
See you guys at lunch.
Dad, let me start at the beginning. People are like flowers. They need a rich soil.
How much?
Look, it's simple, okay? I'm cooking all day over there in the restaurant. Casey also works in the restaurant. We would just like to hire a nanny.
I think it's a good idea.
You do?
Yeah, well, you work hard at the restaurant. You need to hire somebody to help you. I mean, what point is there in having money if you can't use it to help people you care for?
Thank you, Dad.
You know, George, people are like flowers.
Get married, have a baby, become my son, and we'll talk.
Holly, thank you so much. We'll let you know. Good night.
Hey, how's it going so far?
Well, about the way we expected for the off-season, a cocktail waitress and a woman who lived under a house until 3 months ago.
Well, thank you guys for weeding out the nutballs. Well, they can't all be bad. But yeah, how about her? She has a good education, huh?
Well, under relevant experience, it says mother to 300 cats.
Well, maybe that's a typo. Maybe it's just 30 cats.
I'm not sure that mother to 30 cats is a lot better.
Well, listen, all I need is for you guys to pick your top 3 candidates, okay? I'll make the final choice. Oh, and I need you to move on this, Ted. We've got the refrigerator guy coming at 3.
I can't wait until her post-birth bossy stage is over. When is that usually over, Dad?
Hi, I'm Alice.
Great, come on in.
So, are you the parents?
No, that would be a little unusual, don't you think?
Well, one thing you'll find about me, I don't judge.
I guess not.
I'm Ted Studi, Emma's father.
And I'm George Studi. I'm Emma's grandfather.
Have a seat.
Well, very nice to meet you. So, the baby's name is Emma. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
So, is Emma a boy or a girl?
You really don't judge, do you? Emma is a girl.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let me tell you about myself. As you can see from my resume, I'm a registered pediatric nurse with 10 years' experience. I wrote the book on early infant preventative health care.
You mean to say that's your specialty?
No, I mean I wrote a book entitled Early Infant Preventative Health Care. When I mean to say what my specialty is, I'll say my specialty is.
Of course.
I am so sorry. I burst out at you in a hostile fashion. I frightened you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Look, you're withdrawing into a shell.
No, that's just Dad.
I always do this. I'm wonderful with babies. I'm just not so good with grown-ups.
No, you're doing fine, really. And in fact, you have great qualifications. You were the head nurse at a pediatric hospital in Boston. I'm curious, why are you even here?
Well, I needed to get into some new surroundings. Something terrible happened in Boston.
Well, at this point, I'm going to have to ask you what happened there.
Well, nothing to do with work. It was personal. Personal, humiliating tragedy. Rather not go into it.
Okay. Are you married, Alice?
Hard to say.
Are you divorced?
Hard to say. See, I got through my vows. Since you two obviously get off on this sort of thing, I'll tell you. I'm in my gown. We're at the altar. I get through my vows, and then I hear footsteps and a door slam. Everything seemed to move in slow motion. I fell backwards and fainted. You're thinking, oh, the maid of honor probably caught her, but she wasn't there anymore either. Hello, are you with me? She ran off with my husband-to-be, leaving me standing in front of 375 people, all of whom were still expecting dinner. So, now you know why a woman who's a pediatric nurse, who has a master's degree in child psychology, wants to be on this miserable island, hopefully changing your baby's diapers for the rest of her lonely, lonely days.
There's also some light housework to did we mention? Hey.
Hey.
Oh. It is very nice to have you back.
Oh, I didn't go anywhere, honey. I just had a baby.
I know, but it's still great to have you back, you know, all of you. So we start doing stuff together again, you know. That kind of stuff that you haven't wanted to do for the past couple of months.
Yeah, about that, honey. I'm not really fully back yet.
You're not.
Mm-mm. In fact, I may not be back for a while.
Look who woke up from her nap.
Oh, is she ready for Mommy?
I think she is. She slept for 45 minutes. She had a full bottle.
Oh,
And, support her head, dear. She's not a sack of flour.
We need some baby time.
Hey, Leo, you want to try to hold the baby again? She's in a pretty good mood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Emma.
Mr. Wagaman, do a favor for me. Cover up your mustache. Now take your hand away.
My God, she hates my mustache.
Yes, you're gonna have to shave it off and get a whole new wardrobe.
What's wrong with my clothes?
Clown scare, kids. Well, Casey's taking a bath, and you've got the baby, so I guess I'm off. Unless there's anything else you want me to do.
No. Listen, Alice, I want to tell you that the last couple of days you have been terrific. A real lifesaver. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, I am. I really am.
Good.
She's a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
She's got your eyes. I just noticed that right now, looking right into your eyes.
Thank you. Have you eaten? Can I fix you something to go?
Oh, thanks. Oh, you smell so good. What's that cologne you're wearing?
Veal.
Oh, God. You cook. You have a great sense of humor. You apparently didn't leave your wife at the altar. Everything you could want in a man.
All right, stop it now. You're embarrassing me.
No, you should hear this. Most men aren't like you. They're dogs. But you're here and working hard for your wife and your daughter. You've got all these wonderful qualities.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Not to mention a terrific ass.
I beg your pardon.
I can't believe I actually said that.
It's okay, baby. Don't cry. Don't cry. No, Emma.
Oh, it might be better if you held her like this.
Like how?
This, so you can use your arm to support her head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there. There we go.
Here's your paycheck, Alice. I understand you're doing a wonderful job.
I love your son.
Well, I love him too.
Oh, I mean, I love your son.
Well, I love him too.
I don't think you're following me. I mean, I love him like I wish you were my husband love him.
Well, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I've broken the cardinal rule of childcare. I've become infatuated with a parent. It's the ultimate sin. And I should know. I wrote the book on nanny ethics.
You actually wrote a book called Nanny Ethics?
No, it's just an expression.
What? This is terrible. She can't leave. What happened?
She says she's in love with me.
No, seriously, what happened?
I blame myself, really. I've been hitting the Nordic track a little hard lately.
Oh, hi, Casey.
Oh, Alice, hi.
You're gonna bitch slap me, aren't you?
No. Hey, listen, you're really not going, are you?
Oh, I have to. I just came to say goodbye to Emma.
Oh, well, she's with Ted.
Oh, I don't want to see him. Oh, this whole thing is too embarrassing.
Oh, Alice, come on now. It's just a silly little crush. You know, you're on the rebound. Any day now, you're going to meet someone great and available. Will you please stay?
Why bother? There's nothing for me on this island. I'd rather be lonely in Boston than here. You know, sometimes if you sit on the steps of the public library, Japanese tourists will come up and ask you to take their picture. It isn't much, but, you know, it is some human contact.
Hey, guys, listen, we need to talk about Alice. See, the problem is she thinks Martha's Vineyard is a bad place to be single. So, why don't we throw her a little party, invite all the single men we know, see if some sparks happen, We'll get her mind off her fiancé.
And me.
Yes, and stud boy, too.
But I think you're underestimating the power of my butt.
No, I don't think so, Ted.
When is the last time you looked at my butt? I mean, really looked at it, honey.
Well, I believe you're talking out of it right now.
Listen,
Wait a minute. You're parents. You've got to act like grown-ups. I mean, you shouldn't even be having this kind of conversation.
You're right. I'm sorry. Come on, honey. Let's go. Sorry, Dad. Listen.
Also, always try to remember to take the baby with you.
Hey, dude.
Hey. What's your name?
Cody.
Hi, Cody. I'm George Studi.
Hey.
Listen, if you're single and you're not doing anything tonight, I'm having a little party at my house.
What?
Just a small get-together, just a bunch of young guys and myself.
No thanks, dude. That's not really my scene.
I used to love coming to this market.
Hey, George, how's it going?
Terrible. I'm throwing this party, and I'm supposed to be rounding up single guys, and actually... Ambrose, I don't want to get into uncomfortable territory here, but how would you feel about dating a woman who is who is a different person?
You mean as opposed to dating myself?
You're not going to let me off the hook, are you?
Absolutely not. I'm going to make you say white girl.
Ambrose, would you be interested in dating a white girl?
Well, I'm seeing someone, George, but, I'll help you out. I'll invite some of my friends who are... Oh, God, how can I put this? It's so awkward. White.
Everyone, thank you all for coming. Alice should be here any minute.
Hi, George. How you doing?
Fine, Fred.
I'm looking forward to meeting this woman, but in a way, I hope we don't hit it off. Wife of a lawman, that's no kind of life. Spending your nights waiting for that knock on the door, young officer out on the front step, hat in hand, his voice trembling as he gives you the bad news.
What, that your husband has fallen asleep at his desk?
Hey there, we thought we'd stop by before Alice left. What's going on here? What the devil? Is this some kind of party?
Just myself and some of my single friends.
Wow, the guys look great, Alice. And we do have a few minutes. You want to stick around for a while, huh? What do you say?
This is the saddest day of my life.
Oh, okay, that's a taste of Alice. For those of you who are interested, just leave your names and your number at the door. Okay, let's go. Alice, it's George. Can I come in?
If you must.
The gang sent me over to try to talk to you.
Oh, you don't have to do that, George. Tonight was embarrassing enough. Of course, I guess I could look on the bright side. At least you didn't invite that big cop who's been following me all week.
Maybe the party was a bad idea. It's just that, we think the world of you, and we're hoping you'd find some reason to stick around here.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but I think I'm just going to go back to Boston and nurse my wounds. I mean, I was left at the altar. You have no idea what it's like to go through that kind of rejection.
Well, everybody's been rejected. So have I.
What happened to you?
Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. April 5th, 1953. I invited this Vassar girl that I was sweet on to the spring dance, and I guess I made a big deal out of it with the guys, and I was going to meet her at the train and take her to the dance, and then give her my frat pin, So the train pulled in, and everyone got off, but there was no Sally.
Oh, George.
But the point is, I got over it. I mean, the next year I met a gal, and I fell in love, and I married her, and never looked back. And we had 40 wonderful years together.
That's wonderful. I'm so touched that you come over here and open yourself up to me. You're saying that it's not over for me.
definitely not over 40.
I could meet somebody here, couldn't I?
Sure. I mean, wait till the summer, the population grows to 75,000.
No way.
Way.
Maybe I will stay a little bit longer. You know, see how it goes.
I'm glad to hear that.
And you know what? Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe if I just relaxed and let things happen, Mr. Right would come walking into my life.
Did you need some help with your bags?
No, you idiot. I'm staying now.
Okay, then. Good luck with your quest.
No more crying. Oh, look at that, George. It worked, huh? And I can still keep this.
No, you can't.
Damn it. One guy ruined this look for the whole world.